This is the new design guide for the Interstitial Multi-Image or SWF template. Now, the interesting thing to note about how our interstitial ads work is that instead of living on an individual HTML page that you would create that lives in between two pages on your website, these are much easier to implement because they actually live on whatever page you're trying to navigate to, and they actually pop open a lightbox or overlay screen on top of that page that will pop open instantly and then rotate through whatever images or SWF files you've put in here. So we'll do a quick preview, and you'll see the page launches, a gray out layer appears on top, and then for this particular ad, you can have it rotate through up to 5 individual images. In this example, it's going to rotate through 3 images. And if the user clicks anywhere on the ad or outside of the ad, they're going to go to this advertiser's click-through URL. And to get back to your page, they'd simply click on the X button, and that takes out the gray out overlay layer, and they're back at the page that they were trying to navigate to in the first place. So moving on to how you actually design these ads, we'll head over to the ad builder, and you'll notice there are some options to add text into here. Most users don't choose to do this. They just pop in the text into the images themselves. But if you want to use animated text, you can see if we pop in a caption headline here for the first picture, when this pops open here, you're going to see it'll actually put in some text there at the top of the page that animates in. So again, not an often used feature, but one that's in there should you want to try it. And again, you could do it image for the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. Images that are going to rotate through. Finally, at the bottom, you'll see an option to update a countdown caption. You'll see a little later on in the demo here, if you want the ad to auto collapse, you can actually have a little timer on there, and it would say continuing on the website or whatever text you put in here in blank seconds. Next is your media. Again, you could put in, each image is 850 by 850 pixels. You can always upload JPEGs, PNGs, or GIFs. So the palette you have to work with is 850 by 850, but you can put in smaller images than that. You would just upload an 850 by 850 transparency PNG or GIF, and then position a smaller image, and that's what we've done here. These images are not 850 by 850. They are, in total, they're on an 850 by 850 transparent palette, but the image, the actual visible image, is smaller than that. So you can play around and design that however you like, and the actual 850 by 850 area will be center justified and top justified on the page. So this particular image is 850 by 850, but it's just transparent on the top and on the sides and bottom. So you can design that to be smaller or larger to fit your website and lay out perfectly. So again, you can have image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. If you want up to 6, you have a custom close button. This little X is something that we have in here by default, but the actual area for that close button is 300 by 75 pixels. You can upload any JPEG, PNG, or GIF to be your own close button. You can have an image that says close on it, and you can actually have it positioned anywhere on the page you like. And then moving down, if you wanted to use animations instead of images, if you want to upload SWF files, you can have SWF file 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 coming on all the way down here. Colors, again, border color. Let's start at the top. You can have basically your all your captions. You can color however you want. And then coming down to the border color, if you want to use that. Pop-up mask color, right now it's set to black, and you can set the opacity of that. But if you want it to be a different hue, a green, purple, etc., you can change that here. And then the countdown caption color. Click-through URLs, you can have one for each of the sections here, up to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, one for each image, or SWF. And now finally for settings. Delay between slides, how long do you want each image to appear on screen? Replay quantity, do you want to loop through once, more than once, or continuously? You can set that here. Border thickness, border corner radius. Do you want to use a border, yes or no? Right now it's turned off. Fade duration is basically as each image appears, how long does it take to fade in or fade out? Right now it's set to 2 seconds. Total amount of sections. Right now we're using 3 out of 6 possible. We could have 1, we could have 6. It's up to you. Close button location. If you just want it to auto adjust to the top right corner or bottom right corner, you can just pop it in here, top or bottom, and it'll just automatically adjust that close button to the top right corner or bottom right corner. But you can also custom adjust that here below. Next is limit ad launch to once every X hours. So right now it's set to no, so this ad's going to basically, that light box will appear every time a user visits the page. If you want to drop a cookie and have it, for instance, only pop up once every 24 hours, so user visits the page once, the interstitial would appear. If they visited again within 24 hours, it wouldn't appear. After 24 hours, that cookie expires, it would show again. So we'll put that back to no. Pop-up mask transparency, again, for that black color we had in here. Right now it's 50% opaque. You can adjust that up or down, and again, change the color of that background transparency as well. Content type for slides. Do you want to use images or SWFs? You would pop that in here and it'll reference the media you've uploaded at the top. Customize close button location. Right now we have it, yes, we have a custom close button location, and underneath there it says how far right do you want it. Right now it's 563. So you'll see if we change that to 463 pixels to the right, and right now it's 90 down. When we preview the ad, you'll see the actual close button is going to move instead of being in the upper right hand corner. We just shifted it 100 pixels back. So you can adjust that to live anywhere on the page you want. And again, you can upload a custom image too. It doesn't have to be that X button. So we'll put this back to 563, which fits our design perfectly. And now the last new option here is, do you want to use auto close countdown? So do you want the user not to have to click close? If you want it to automatically close, you turn on yes. How long do you want it to take? We'll have it set, however many seconds you want. Currently we have it set to 15 seconds. And when we preview here, you'll see that now the same ad pops up, but a little timer comes in. So if I just sit here as the user and don't do anything, this countdown is going to happen. The animations are going to go through as normal, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds, without doing anything, the ad automatically goes away. So it's an option. Obviously you don't have to put that in there, but if you want to, you can. And again, you can position where on the page you want that. So right now, if we wanted it closer to the center of the ad, we could make it 200 pixels to the right. And right now it's 135 pixels down from the top. But by shifting it 200, you'll see now that the positioning of that text is now closer to the center here. So adjustable, and you can set that to live wherever you want. That's it for the design guide. As always, call us with questions at 866-467-2289.